Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gators will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Fires left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds him out of the backfield. The Gators decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Kamara. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. They'll try to pop the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it set up on the outside.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Made a defender miss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Quick strike complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10.
1st down, Commodores.
The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes his connection. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal, Vanderbilt. That's the end of the...
It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Doors!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Commodores are on the move. They keep attacking through the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14-0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Gators line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The give to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kamara. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They're trying to get a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Gators are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. From the gun. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to pass on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. It's Cherry. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get to it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
On second down, just keeps firing. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They're going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Gators have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Fast motion from the offense. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boilermakers. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the returner will be knocked down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch. Yeah,
you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Caught in the backfield, it's McDuffie. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Holds and fires complete to the right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll start this drive with a pass. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
And man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. On the return, it's Burton. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He'll keep it himself.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. We hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running back goes in motion. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. From the red zone, looking for a man. Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Wide receiver shows motion. Handoff to the lone back. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They'll operate out of split backs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Trying to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Vandy. And the route is on. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires the pass. Intercepted. What a nice play. And even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Sticks it in his belly. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner is stopped. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. They'll try to pick up the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The offense set for a first down play. The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.